been asking for it, so I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you the long question.
Is that a question? Looks like a story.
Hey Sam, I'm a fan of your channel and of Lee, believe it or not. I'm a Christian. I know you might find that strange, since I'm not wishing you to death, being judgmental or saying negative things that you and Lee commonly associate with Christians.
Well, he's not a true Christian then, is he?
And I'd actually like to distance. I've never said that I'm not a Christian or am a Christian,
He's being very judgmental, isn't he?
No,
Christian.
I point the camera.
I don't think you've ever mentioned.
Yeah, I know.
If you're Catholic or Jewish or like.
Yeah. No, and it's not about. Yeah, so people don't say anything about me because I haven't said anything. And people,
are you Mormon?
People don't want to hear. No, Scientologist.
Oh,
but people.
Cool.
No, 11th Day Adventist. That's what I tell everyone. So. I happen to watch a number of your videos where Lee has a visible distaste for Christians.
Ooh.
And mentions that he happened to post a meme on his Facebook about atheism, and lo and behold, a bunch of angry, judgmental Christians started wishing him death and saying nasty things.
Yeah.
He also said bodybuilders like Sean Ray, who happens to wear their religion on their sleeve, are hypocrites when they say one thing and do the other. Sleep around, cheat on spouses, or act like everybody else. I can understand disliking the way some Christians behave, but what, if anything, does Lee hold against the religion of Christianity itself? Was there some event in Lee's life that turned him off to the message of Christ and redemption? Or does he just like
Let's stop there for a minute. There is no message from Christ or redemption. There's a book that you say was his word that was written after the guy had been dead. So you can't take it as gospel because stories get changed. Shit, I tell a story online. I can go online a week later and that story is totally fucking different to what I said a week ago. Now, if I do a story today, do you think it's going to read the same in 200, 300, 400, 500 years' time? Fuck no. So this whole bullshit of, look, if you want to follow something like the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill, okay, that's a good one. Don't fucking kill people, or don't sleep with your fucking neighbour's wife, or fucking cheat and stuff like that. Look, they're just common basic rules that you don't need fucking religion for. When you're born and your parents raise you, that comes down to fucking common sense, just knowing right from wrong. You don't need a fucking Bible to tell you. But when you start telling me about talking snakes, people living in fucking whales' bellies, someone's wife turning to salt, people marching around the walls of Jericho blowing their fucking trumpets and the fucking walls fall in, the sea opening up and then it fucking swallowing people up, a burning bush talking to someone, people living to their 500, 600, 700, 800 years old, someone building a big fucking ship and taking fucking 2 and 2 of every fucking animal on this fucking boat. The list goes on and on and on. And when you hear all these stories, if I was to tell you that, you'd think I was a nutter. But yet they'll come down on Scientology because they believe in fucking a different planet with aliens on it. They go, well, you've got to be fucking crazy to believe that. Oh, you believe in a guy that fucking died and he got risen from the dead. But if I was to say, you know what, I think I had a past life, I've been reincarnated, you'd think I'm a nut. Well, you think just one guy can do it? Now, if your daughter come to you and said, hey, I'm pregnant but I've never had sex, you'll probably say she's fucking lying, you're a slut, you must have had sex. But no, you're going to believe a story where someone goes, this lady Mary was a virgin, and without any fucking proof whatsoever you go, well, that's fucking incredible, that's a fucking miracle. She was fucking, how do you know she wasn't a fucking virgin? You don't know, you're going by a fucking book. So I want to see your daughter come to you one day pregnant and say she's a fucking virgin and you fucking accept her fucking word on that. Have faith in her and fucking believe in her like you do that fucking Bible and shit like that. So yeah, that's why you fucking believe in fairy tales. Look, I'm all for being nice to people, treat people kindly, help people when you can, and like I said, don't kill people. Just common basic rules. You don't need fucking religion to do that. But yet if you don't do that, I'm not going to judge you. If you're gay and you want to marry another person, good on you. As long as you're happy and you love, I'm not going to judge you. You fucking Christians judge and fucking do this to people and the whole thing. If you don't believe in God or ask forgiveness and ask for this, you're all going to fucking hell. If that baby's not baptised and that the baby's soul's going to burn in hell. Oh, you've got a great fucking religion there, isn't it? Yeah, let's punish the kids and shit like that. So, no, you can fuck off with your religion. Nothing's happened to me in my life. I'll tell you what it is. When I was born with a brain. And yes, when I was younger, I went to Sunday school because my parents made me go. Because I think to myself today, if your family wasn't into religion or anyone you knew into religion, who in their right mind at like 5 or 6 goes, I want to go to Sunday school? No one. We're forced to go. We're made to go. And then you get so fucking brainwashed, you're fucking... It's like when little kids are taught, when you see little kids when they're younger, hanging out with black kids and that, they're friends. It wasn't until later on when they go, you can't do that, you can't hang out with black people. They become racist and shit. Or, you see people later on in life and their parents tell them, that being gay, that's a sin, blah, blah, blah. If you didn't do any of that, the world would be a fucking better place. Everyone would just accept everybody for who they are and what they believe in. But oh no, so even when you get your teen years, who would be like, what's that building there? I might go there on Sundays and see what this is all about. Hardly no one. You get brainwashed from a young age, or you've been such an asshole in your life, you think that going there is going to fucking save you, so you need to ask for forgiveness to get into fucking heaven, stuff like that. So, no, it's just bullshit. As I was saying, I was born with a brain, and when I got to a certain age, I got kicked out of Sunday school for asking how could she be a virgin, because I know about the birds and the bees. How did Jonah live in the whale's belly, because you can't live underwater for fucking 3 days and breathe air, can you? So I got kicked out, so I started questioning stuff, and that's where I realised religion was a load of shit. So use the basic rules if you want, the 10 Commandments to get you through life, but the rest of the story is just that, fucking stories. It's no different to fucking, there's books on this man that's dressed in a fucking suit that slings webs everywhere. There's fucking books, there's movies about it. Doesn't mean it's fucking real. It's a fucking made up story. There's a good story called Green Eggs and Ham, Sam I Am. It's just fucking a story. So, yeah, there's people that go on with religion, and then there's so many people I know that are religious that don't help anyone. But yet if I give so much of my wage to the church, I'm going to be saved, It costs to get into heaven, so if I give lots of money, I'm going to be first in that fucking door. So, piss off with religion bullshit. People need to believe in each other and have faith in each other and help each other. Not be judgmental and judging, well, you don't believe in my God, I can't believe in yours, our God's better than your God. No, he's not, yes, he is. Let's have a fucking war and kill each other. Some of these wars have been going on for thousands, hundreds of years. Millions dying just because over a person named God or Jehovah or fucking whatever you want to call him. So, no, don't come on telling me about fucking religion when it's bullshit. People that believe in religion that deep are just fucking weak-minded, as simple as that. Have faith in your fellow human and fellow man. Have as much faith in your fellow humans and friends as you do in that fucking book that you take word for word as fucking gospel. So, carry on. What's the rest of it?
No, that was pretty. Or does he just like being a contrarian? Thus, atheism suits him better.
See, I'm not even into atheism or whatever. It's like I'm just me. Even when it comes to politics, I'm not into Liberal, Labour or Greens or whatever. It just comes down to common sense. If something in the country needs doing and it's for the good of the country and for the good of the people, do it.
Yeah.
Don't fucking argue over it. Liberal and Labour and all these different parties in politics. In America you've got Democrats and Republicans. They just argue over shit, waste money, nothing gets done.
Yeah, come together.
It's all about using your fucking heads. Same as with religion. It's all about using your fucking head. So just because I don't believe in God doesn't make me an atheist and stuff like that. So, it's like when there's people like, say I was an atheist and this Mr. Christian, he comes, well, if you don't believe in God, you're going to hell. Well, I'm a fucking atheist. That's not, I obviously don't believe in fucking hell, do I? So I'm not going there either. So, I don't know. They're just fucking weak-minded. But if it gets them through the day, I'm all for it. But come the end of the day when there's that big fucking, I'm dead now, poor you, ain't going to see that fucking tunnel of lights and go up there and sit on Jesus' knee and go through the pearly gates and shit. So, whatever. What happens if you turn up on a fucking spaceship and there's fucking aliens? You're going, oh fuck, all this sort of shit. And at the end of the day, so many people that have seen aliens and know they exist. There's one show I was watching where they mentioned that one of the true main reasons why, not that people can't handle knowing there's aliens, that send them into shock, but they reckon if it did come out and they did bring it out that there are aliens and blah blah blah, it would throw religion out the fucking window. I mean, total boom, overnight, religion would be fucking gone. So,
and the world would be in chaos.
And that would be one of the main reasons why they don't disclose that the thing, because religion from day one, since it was done from the Romans and all the way back, religion is pretty much all about just control. Just about controlling people, have them conform to a certain way, have them follow a certain lot of rules, have them follow this, have them follow that. Just about controlling people, controlling the masses, and they learnt that back in the early Roman fucking days all the way through. So,
well, you know what? Like, my stance is.
You've already been told.
My kids are. My wife's from a Catholic family, and the kids are going to Catholic school, and you know what? I think it's good because
Pell's not there, is he?
No. Well, no, we're contributing to his legal defence.
That's good.
No. But on a serious note, like, I'd love that story to be true, but as we get older and we discuss things, you completely lose faith in people, and especially people in charge. So it doesn't matter if it's the local football team or bodybuilding federation or government or business. People are people, and people get corrupted, and you know.
But then they'll throw out the whole but you know, God give us free will and shit. It's like, we're going to go with the free will thing, are we, and stuff like that. It's like, come on, I even know some of the biggest Christians who, if you were laying on the street, they would fucking step over you. They wouldn't even offer you a hand and stuff like that, or they'll see someone that needs money and stuff, they won't give it. They'll give all this money to the churches. Some of those pastors in America driving fucking Rolls Royces, living in $1 million fucking mansions and shit like that. Come on, give me a break. The Catholic Church is like, how many trillion are they worth? And they still ask for money. There's still fucking poverty in the world and shit. So the Vatican, all the treasures they fucking have, it's like, don't give me this fucking bullshit about this and that. If you want to preach the word of God, and you're a true fucking Christian, you could go down to your local fucking park on a Sunday, tell people to come along, bring a fucking blanket. This so-called Jesus just stood on a fucking hill or a mountain and spoke to the people all the time and shit like that. So you don't need these big fucking churches that look like fucking worship places with gold trinkets inside and millions of dollars worth of artwork and stuff. Go to a local park, like I said. Tell people we're having a fucking service here every Sunday. Come on down, bring your blanket, bring a picnic, and I'll preach the word of God. Now, there's going to be no bowl handed around for you to put fucking money in and shit like that. I'm just believing God so much I want to spread the word to you. I'm going to do that. I got a normal job during the week and this sort of shit. No, I'm not going to be making millions and billions of dollars tax-free and all this bullshit, so fuck off with your religion.
No, why don't you? I'll tell you, this will maybe change your thing. Like, the priest that married us, like, I went to a priest and he judged us because we were living together and whatever. And I said to Alison, no, I'm not getting married by that guy. You know, how dare someone that's never been married tell someone that's how they should live with a woman.
Exactly. Meanwhile, he could be touching somebody else.
No, he's not that. I just thought he was very, very judgmental. Yeah, so we've... Alison's parents, because they go to church, found this old priest, and no problems. We went and seen him. He was the loveliest old man. He, you know, there was these marriage classes that you got to go to, and I explained, I've got a business. I said, it's hard for me, you know, during the week. Back then I was working by myself. And he goes, look, no problems. He goes, I can see from how you are with Alison that you two are in love and you don't need to do that. And he was such a lovely man, humble, didn't have anything, like lived at lived at the monastery. And so what I do is each Christmas we'd go back and see him, and over the years we've taken the kids. And you know what? There's no not going to a church. He baptised the kids.
There's something like that. Is that one that's on TV a bit farther from Melbourne?
Yeah.
The bald guy, like, he's very laid back and he jokes around. He'll make jokes about religion and he'll even point out bits in the Bible. It's like, oh, this is stupid. You can't go saying that. Blah, blah, blah. It's like I said, even though he's a religious person, he's very almost just like laid back, easy going, sometimes swears and stuff like that. It's just like, okay, it's like, you know. But these people that think because they're religious or they found God they're perfect and they're going to be accepted into heaven before. I tell you, I've had religious people tell me, when I said, look, if you're good all your life and you help people when you can, if you help the homeless, if you help the elderly, if I don't accept God, I'm going to hell. Yeah. I'm like, okay, but yet I can murder, rape, do whatever, go to prison, and in prison find God on my deathbed, ask forgiveness, or even beforehand, I'm going to heaven. Yeah, I know. How fucked up's that shit? Come on, really?
No, look, I hope that there. I think it's good that there might be some higher power out there that makes the rules.
Well, like I said, I'm sure there is, but they'll say it's God, and they're two, like, who is God? Is God male or female? Or is God, let's say, when you watch all those, we go back to the UFO documentaries, so many of those things could be lights in the sky, things like that, which to them, back in those days, they wouldn't have known what it was coming from the heavens. To them, a bright light or an angel or blah, blah, blah. So, you know, there's just as much proof to say there's fucking UFOs and aliens as there is in this whole Jesus made-up Bible story, but yet, if you were to tell that to a religious person about UFOs and aliens, they'll think you're nuts. But yet you're meant to accept their fucking word as fucking whatever. Two people put on earth, Adam and Eve, okay. They have 3 sons. If these are the fucking beginnings of fucking the human race, where did we all come from? We have Adam and Eve, they have 3 sons. We still just have one fucking woman here. What's going on? Does Adam keep fucking her and then she has daughters and then the sons? It has to start from incest, doesn't it? They're the only fucking 2. And then it's like, oh, and all the bad shit happened because, you know, the snake come down and tempted her and fucking she ate the apple. Well, you've just made this magical fucking Garden of Eden. You put 2 people down there on fucking earth, no clothes, and you give them no fucking food. Of course, if they see this fucking tree and it's got something on it and they're fucking hungry, they're gonna, what would they meant to fucking eat? Would the whole world and chaos and good and bad be different if there was a fucking apple tree there but a fucking carrot patch over there and the bitch when they had a fucking carrot instead of the fucking apple? Would the fucking society be totally different today? Of course you bit the fucking apple. Oh my god, look what happened there. There's another story about that. It's called fucking Snow White. She bit an apple too and she fell asleep from the wicked fucking witch, but then the prince kissed her and she woke up again. So these apples and women are fucking pretty, like...
Which story's true?
Yeah, well, they're both fucking furious. All I know is if you're a woman, stay away from fucking apples because you fucking shit up. That's all I know. Yeah, say there was fucking an orange tree. So it was like, what were they gonna fucking eat? What, there weren't any animals yet, were there? So you couldn't go have fucking steak or anything. There's an apple tree. You put them right near the fucking apple tree. What the fuck?
It's temptation.
Yeah, but what would they have eaten though? At some point they got to fucking eat. So, okay, let's say she didn't have that apple, but there were carrots and there were fucking potatoes. Would the story have changed if she ate the carrot? And goes, oh, you shouldn't have had that fucking carrot. Like, they had to fucking eat. What are they going to do? Just, okay, I made you 2 people. Fuck really quick. But I don't think you're going to make it to fucking childbirth because you're going to die of starvation. So, whatever you pick, it's like, what the fuck?
It just blew up.
Overheated?